Hi, what's up, guys? I hope you guys are having a great day. I want to take a few minutes to talk about the new Call of Duty and really my thoughts about Call of Duty over the last couple of years. Now, as you all know, Call of Duty that first came out on October 29th, 2003. Just the first game became the sixth best-selling game of all time with 250 million units. Now, with multiple main games, 12 in total, and multiple spin-offs, you could say it's somewhat popular. But over the last couple of years, it has stagnated greatly, from what used to be pop culture levels of success, and even people who didn't even know anything about gaming heard about Call of Duty. So, what really happened? Well, part of the reason I believe was because of the more futuristic focus. And I think I would have to wager also it was a saturation of the yearly formula. As it is now, Activision has three studios that work on Call of Duty to put out games every year: Sledgehammer Games, Treyarch, and Infinity Ward. So with those three companies making games really pumping out games every single year in a revolving door of studio production, there's a little bit of stagnation that's going to happen with one, the quality, and also just an oversaturation. Because a lot of the games really just kind of had the same song and dance, and had a very similar formula. You had your moments where it was very, um, it had its moments when it was very, very formulaic, which they've been very formulaic over the last several years. So with that being said, with the more futuristic focus, with the yearly releases, people got tired of Call of Duty. The final nail in the coffin of that came with last year's game that was very futuristic, actually in space. Now, on paper, Call of Duty in space seems like a fantastic idea. And the game actually got, from many people that I know that personally that played it, and many people online actually enjoyed the game, even though it received a lot of negative criticism on YouTube and other social media platforms and news networks during the time that the trailer first came out. Now, with that being said, that's more comes down to a more subjective viewpoint if you're a fan of the formula of Call of Duty in space. But with the new trailer that came out today at the making of this video, that Call of Duty is returning back to its roots at World War II. Now, looking at the trailer, it definitely seems like Sledgehammer Games is really rethinking how they're doing Call of Duty. And everything with these core game mechanics being different, from everything from how the story is told. I mean, just judging by the trailer, it looks very different and it looks very more modernized. I think part of the inspiration for them going that direction was deciding to go back to a return to form, and also taking some cues from DICE Studios with their smash success Battlefield 1. Now, your mileage may vary on whether or not you want to go back to World War II, but it seems pretty obvious that World War One and World War Two and games that really at one time were very overdone and very much oversaturated the network or the marketplace of games has kind of become a fresh new take now, because we haven't had a whole lot of those games for a while. Myself personally, I would like to see some games about the Korean War. I'd like to see some games about Nam and some other conflict, maybe a game about the Civil War. So that would be very interesting, and I think there's a lot of interesting things they can do with other world conflicts that maybe we'll see in future Call of Duty games. But with all that being said, let me know what you guys think of the new Call of Duty World War II trailer. I honestly hope they decide to go with a different title than just Call of Duty World War II. But with that being said, guys, have a fantastic day. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and have a good one.